Everybody here. If this is your first time here and you're just checking in, I am Paviel G, your host, and I welcome you to my channel here, Living History with Paviel. I do different things here, but today I'm going to give you a little bit of history and a little bit of motivation all at the same time. Today is Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. It is 1:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, I am Paviel G, your host. I want to talk to you folks today about something, especially the folks out there who feel like without food stamps, they just couldn't make it, right? I want you to know something. You can. And I'm not saying that from a place of judgment. I myself have been there. Okay. I have received food stamps before, just a few months here and there when times were hard. And yes, they helped me, but I was never mentally dependent on them because deep down I personally knew that if one day they stopped, I'd still have to find a way to feed my family. So here's a little bit of history for everyone listening. And again, I invite you all to subscribe. If you all haven't, I invite you all to subscribe in all of my videos. But if you all wish to do so, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you share this episode with other folks who you feel may need or want to hear this same motivation too as well. Now, food stamps began in the 1930s during the Great Depression. America was hurting in the 1930s during the Great Depression. Families were struggling to eat every single day. So what did the government do? The government stepped in with what they call the, quote, food stamp program. Okay, FSP. Letting people buy surplus food from farmers. Now, it was meant to be temporary. A hand up, not a lifetime anchor. Remember that. Very important. Now, before that program ever existed, our grandparents and great-grandparents survived through community, creativity, and just pure grit. They grew gardens, they bartered with neighbors, they shared their things, they baked their own bread if they could. I mean, I've baked a lot of bread and I've burnt a lot of bread before I got to one that I could actually eat, okay? People raised chickens. People canned vegetables. And they shared what they had with other people, even if it was a little bit. Maybe you have one can of green beans. Maybe your neighbor needs some, but you want some too. Well, split half of it with them because they can mix it up with something else and stretch it a little further. Nobody waited around for help. They became the help. They became the help. That's why I'm telling folks, because these food stamps and things are canceling doesn't mean that it all ends here. Our ancestors made it through these things. Okay, they made it through these things. And we ourselves can still do that today. You don't need food stamps. You don't need this and you don't need that. Hello and welcome, Muhammad, to the program. Times might feel uncertain right now, but we have more tools and more knowledge and more ways to grow, cook, and create than any generation before us. So don't let fear convince you that you can't live without that system. You are stronger than that. You come from people who survived dust storms, depression, wars, and they didn't give up, and neither should you. So if you are receiving food stamps right now, that's okay. Take the help if you need it, but don't settle there. Start thinking of ways to build, to grow, and feed yourself outside of that system, because the truth is this, folks, this isn't new. It's just history repeating itself. And every generation before us, they found a way, and you can too. So I say to you all, every folks with kids and responsibility, houses to pay, bills to pay, whatever the case may be, keep your head high, keep your faith strong, and remember that we were built for resilience. Okay? We're not robots. We're human beings. We were built for resilience. Use the resilience that the Lord provided you with, whether or not that be your arm, whether or not that be your leg to walk, whatever the case may be. Because some people only have a leg, they don't have legs. So they just have to walk with one leg, but they still make it. Okay. Remember that strength doesn't come from comfort. It comes from survival. And also, again, subscribe if you believe in self-reliance and community power. If you believe in things like this that I'm discussing, I invite you to subscribe so you can tune in for future videos and future lives that I do. I appreciate you all very much. Have a beautiful and blessed day. I hope that helped someone out there somewhere far away from me, I guess. Have a good day.